Okay guys, so the Yu Yu Hakusho Netflix adaptation has just came out. And just like any live action adaptation, there's always going to be major changes. So I want to talk about the 5 major changes that this adaptation had that's different from the anime and manga. Number 1, Yusuke's personality. For those of you who don't remember, Yusuke's personality in the anime and even manga was very loud and brash, and he's just insulting people. In this version, he's a little bit doing that, but it's more mellow. You know, he's more of his personality is similar to like Shikamaru kind of a thing. And I don't know if the reason for this is because Yusuke is older, because in this version, Yusuke is 17, while in the anime, he's 14. But yeah, Yusuke is a little bit more mellow and nonchalant, as opposed to him being more loud and brash. Number 2, the way Yusuke comes back to life. So in the anime, Yusuke had to do at least 3 trials before he can come back to life, leaving the last one with Keiko kissing him coming back to life. Well, in this live-action adaptation, we get a different take, with Yusuke being able to ask Koema to come back to life anytime. Number 3, the way Yusuke learns the spirit gun. So in the anime version, Yusuke learns the spirit gun in the middle of school. Basically, Koema was trying to show Yusuke his spirit energy, and he used an example of him shooting the gun. Now, what was so important about this moment was that he was basically trying to explain that that gun can only be used once out of the day, due to Yusuke having weaker spirit energy. Live action has a different take. We see Koema showing Yusuke the spirit gun as he's trying it out for the first time, and it's just him butchering, bashing him on why he sucks at using it. Number 4, Genkai training. So in the original, Genkai doesn't just train anyone. You kind of have to earn your way to be trained by Genkai. And the way that'll work is she would have a tournament to see who has the strongest spirit energy that was worthy for her to be worked with. Yusuke's main motivation to be there was to catch a demon for his spirit case. Now for the live action adaptation, it's different. Yusuke's sucking with Hiei, so Koema thinks it's a good idea for him to be trained by Genkai. And at the end of the training, Genkai gives Yusuke the Spirit Orb, which if you remember in the anime, he doesn't get that until during the Dark Tournament. Number 5, the battle with Toguro. So if you remember in the original, Yusuke fights Toguro 3 times. First time takes place in that mansion when they're trying to save Hiei's sister. The second time takes place where Toguro is trying to show Yusuke his full power, motivating him to go to the tournament because if he doesn't, his friends and his families are going to die. And the third time is in the Dark Tournament himself. But of course, the live action always has a different take. Very similar to the mansion where Yusuke had to save Hiei's sister, it's in the same place he fights him there, but the difference is in the same island that takes place in the Dark Tournament, as well as not just Yusuke who's fighting Toguro, but instead we have the whole crew trying to replay the events that did happen in the Dark Tournament, but just not as compelling because the power scaling aren't as reasonable as it was during the Dark Tournament. So what do you guys think about these 5 changes? Do you think it works for the live action adaptation, or do you feel like it kind of ruins the messages of the original anime manga of Yu Yu Hakusho? Let me know in the comments.